Muhammad Ali is also being remembered and missed right here in Connecticut. News 8's Josh Scheinblum joins us live with the story of one man who actually knew the world champion. Josh.
Good evening, Brian. Rick Kaletsky of Bethany is a safety consultant by trade, but his passion is boxing. He's not a fighter himself, but he's a wealth of knowledge about the late Muhammad Ali.
This is all the Ali stuff there, including the civil rights stuff. Here I'm
68-year-old Rick Kaletsky of Bethany loves boxing.
Everybody thought Foreman was invincible.
A lot.
And forget Frazier and Foreman. This is in the days of Charles Sonny Liston, the big ugly bear.
Like a real lot.
I think it's also fun to remember the fun days. For instance, when he fought Henry Cooper.
Take Rick to a boxing museum and show him a piece of memorabilia, and more likely than not, he'll know the story behind it.
But I saw him fight live 8 times, including Ali Frazier 1. Now that was special.
But what separates Rick from other boxing fans is everything you see here is his, each item proudly displayed in his home basement.
From there, little by little, a few pictures, an autograph here and there, later on, videos, stamps, some clothes, artwork, cologne, popcorn.
The list goes on and on. Yet there's one fighter in particular who clearly stands out among the rest in Rick's collection, Muhammad Ali, a man who Rick had known since middle school.
And when I was in junior high, I picked up the phone, I dialed directory assistance and called Louisville, Cassius Clay, because that was his dad's name. Ali accepted the call, and he said, "You heard about me all the way up there in Connecticut?"
Rick will be the first to tell you it's not like he and Ali were best friends or anything, but let's just say since the phone call, they shared some close moments.
In 1992, we drank out of the same glass. Ali was at a small charity event in Boston, and I asked the gentleman with him if Ali would like a drink. The gentleman said a Coke. I was clean and healthy, and I took a sip out of it and I gave it to Ali.
When they weren't sipping sodas, they exchanged letters. This one here is Rick's favorite piece of all.
His business manager, Gene Kilroy, said, "Please give us your address. Hopefully we will send you a postcard or something from Zaire." Ali was going to be whooping George Foreman there.
From Africa, Ali wrote,
"Is Rick, this place isn't too bad because Ali will win the title here."
Rick was even invited to Ali's 70th birthday party. The cake must have been something worth savoring because, you guessed it, he brought a piece of it home.
That was a different deal. This was intimate. At the Ali Center in Louisville, a small crowd.
With Ali's passing, you might say in the last day the collection has transformed into a memorial shrine of sorts. Rick says he intends to keep it that way.
One of his famous quotes was something like, "Treat every day as if it was your last, because one day you're going to be right."
All right, Josh.
Rick is the author of a book titled Ali and Me, and he says what he hopes people remember most about what Ali stood for was his message that people should always be their best selves. For now, we're live in studio. Josh Scheinblum, News 8.